Although the US economic growth rate slackened, the greenback started gaining in value against the euro and the pound sterling. The US dollar was boosted by the quarterly GDP data and the durable goods orders report. Although on a yearly basis, the US economy noticeably slackened on a quarterly basis. It grew by 2.9% instead of 2.7%. This fact has arisen hope that the US economy will avoid a recession. And this assumption was also supported by the data on the durable goods orders, which unveiled a rise of 5.6%. This is how the greenback received unexpected support, judging by the situation by the moment of the FOMC meeting. The national currency will be stronger than anticipated earlier. The US dollar is expected to close the current trading week on a positive note. On the trading chart, we see that since the beginning of the week, the euro-dollar pair has been trading sideways within the channel of 1.0840 and 1.0930. The pair has been showing mixed actively. On the one hand, the uptrend is slowing down. However, the absence of a full-scale correction points to a stable volume of long positions. Under the current conditions, traders should take into account both the direction of the midterm trend and the weekly price changes. The existing stagnation could become a driver of a speculative activity. In the event of this, the end of the flat movement may lead to an outgoing impulse, so the upward movement will take place if the price consolidates above 1.0940 on the 4-hour chart, and this will allow the pair to climb to the psychological level of 1.10. And the downward scenario will be considered by traders if the price settles below 1.0840 on the 4-hour chart, and in this case the euro may slide to 1.0800 and then launch a fully fledged correction. Meanwhile, the pound-dollar pair failed to reach a new local high despite traders' great interest in long positions. As a result, the level of 1.2440 was considered resistance, where the price systematically stagnates or bounces. Judging by the price movement during the week, the pair has formed a channel of 1.23 and 1.2440, and this movement at the peak of the upward cycle could be defined as an accumulation process. Thus, we may see an outgoing impulse that will determine a further movement of the pair. If the pair settles below 1.2300 on the 4-hour chart, it's likely to slide deeper, thus forming a correction. And the upward scenario will become possible if the price consolidates above 1.2450 on the 4-hour chart, and this auction will allow the pound-dollar pair to prolong the uptrend. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.